How you going, guys? Morgan here. I'd like to give a big thank you to Monica for putting on this great online event, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here right now. Now guys, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm going to start off by saying that Daniel Andrews' relationship with China is far more dangerous and poses a far greater threat to Victorians than does COVID-19, and I'll explain why. It's important to note that the Chinese Communist Party is a regime that was founded upon the dead bodies of tens of millions of people, and to this day continues to carry out the most heinous crimes against humanity, also against their own people. Now these are the thugs and criminals that Daniel Andrews has taken it upon himself to sign up to a scam deal for Victoria called the Belt and Road Initiative. Now this is a deal that goes against the bipartisan foreign policy of the federal government. So Daniel Andrews has gone behind the backs of the people, he's circumvented Canberra, and he's signed up to this deal anyway. A deal that has determined to be a scam, a deal that has determined to be a tremendous threat to our national security by our strategic policy think tanks. Now, if you ask China, China will say that the Belt and Road Initiative is all about development and reciprocal trade. But we know that is absolutely not the truth based on the trail of corruption and destruction it has left around the world. Simply put, this deal has been rejected because we know how it operates. China goes into countries around the world. Usually they target very corrupt countries that house politicians that can easily be bought off. And this Chinese Communist Party then proceeds to lend these nations huge loans for the purpose of building infrastructure. Now, often these nations are unable to meet their loan requirements, in which case they're forced to cough up a port, cough up some national assets, or hand over their resources, which is exactly what the Belt and Road Initiative is designed to do. And along with that comes a whole host of other problems. The Chinese Communist Party starts developing tremendous political influence in these countries. They start funding the campaigns of pro-Beijing candidates. They siphon money out of these deals to line the pockets of corrupt politicians. And as a result of that, democracies around the world have been put in utter disrepair by this scam deal. And this is why Canberra has rejected it. This is why the United States has rejected it. But Daniel Andrews has shown to the people that he thinks that he knows best, and he has circumvented the experts and signed Victoria up to this deal anyway. A deal that we know is a scam, that's been proven to be a scam. A deal that we know around the world has money siphoned out of projects to line the pockets of corrupt politicians. And he's signed it anyway. So we need to ask the question, what is in it for Daniel Andrews? Why is he putting our national security at risk? You see, he'd prefer that nobody asks any questions. He would prefer that these deals all go through quietly, and that we're all distracted by COVID-19, and that we don't pay attention to his relationship with the Chinese Communist Party. So I'm asking you, what is in it for Daniel Andrews? We know that the CCP pays off politicians around the world in order to gain special market access. And that's exactly what the Chinese Communist Party has been able to do through Daniel Andrews. By utilizing Daniel Andrews, who they consider nothing more than a useful idiot, the CCP has found a backdoor into otherwise unattainable Australian markets. And my question to you is, why did he do it? What is in it for him? And that's why I'm supporting an independent inquiry into Daniel Andrews' relationship with the Chinese Communist Party. Thank you.